5, 6, 7, 8.
Dancing shoes, put on my dancing shoes. My fingers snapping shoes, my toes start smiling. Once they're on, all signs of blues are gone. When my electric feet hit the floor, they dance, dance, dance me out the door. Tearing times turn into other kinds. The kind where spirits climb and hearts start shining. 'Cause dancing keeps me laughing, and laughing's what I choose. That's why I love my dancing shoes. Dancing shoes, put on my dancing shoes. My fingers snapping shoes, my toes start smiling. Once they're on, all signs of blues are gone. When my electric feet hit the floor, they dance, dance, dance me out the door. Tearing times turn into other kinds. The kind where spirits climb and hearts start shining. 'Cause dancing keeps me laughing, and laughing's what I choose. That's why I love
And 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Focus, Amber. Count. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1. Clean arms. Count. And 1, and 2, and 3. Hit. Great. Pretty good, girls. You guys are gonna rock at the recital. All right, that's it for today. Okay. Bye. Bye. See you on Thursday. Bye.
Good job, girl.
Hey, Amber. You're doing great. You know what? Dancing's hard for everyone.
It isn't for the other girls.
So you'll have to work harder, but you'll get it.
I want to dance so much. I want to look pretty.
You do.
Hey, Amber.
Hey,
Hi, sweetie.
I'll be right back. Is that what I think it is?
Yep.
Let me see.
Ta-da.
You know, Mom would have loved to have seen you in that. I still can't quite believe she won't be there to see us get married.
She will be. She'll be right here.
Very smooth, Mr. Callahan.
You sure about the tux thing, Sid? I was thinking flippers and knee socks.
Oh, that would get the whole town talking.
Okay, I'll save the knee socks for our wedding night.
Promises, promises. I hope you do.
I'll tell you one thing, though. This thing would have cost me half price at the mall or online.
You have to support our local businesses, Zach. Which reminds me, Mason Brown stopped by this morning.
The developer?
Yeah. He wants to buy the studio. He made a pretty substantial offer.
How substantial?
3 times appraised value.
Wow.
Yeah.
What'd you tell him?
That I think about it?
You seriously consider selling the studio?
I might. I mean, I always say I can't go to grad school because I can't afford it. Well, what if I could? Anyway, it's on the table. See you tonight.
See you tonight. see you.
Hi. You sure about this, Bill? How long have you had that new hip?
Long enough.
Dr. Edrington said it was okay.
He did. But even if he hadn't, I gotta get this man moving again. I'm tired of him sitting around the house.
Our 50th wedding anniversary is coming up, and I want to be able to dance with my bride like I used to.
You two will be dancing the anniversary waltz on your 50th, or your money back?
I was thinking jitterbug.
In your dreams, Grandpa.
Hey. Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah, the supplier sent a couple dozen extra. They reminded me of your mom. I think roses were her favorite.
Oh, Nancy, it's... Thank you.
So, how's Amber doing in class?
Better. She has so much heart.
Oh, I know. I just wish it didn't hurt so much.
Great.
Okay.
All right, everybody, we can get started.
Is there room for two more?
Oh.
Absolutely. You can do the registration later. All right, welcome to ABC Dance, everybody. As advertised, this is an intensive 2-week survey class. It's usually 4 weeks, but we've compressed it. Some of us have a honeymoon coming up. Hubba, hubba. Okay, so here's the schmaltzy part. This is a couples-only class because, as far as I'm concerned, that is what dancing is all about. You hold your partner in your arms and you have beautiful, magical, and at times silly conversations without speaking. It is an invitation to fall in love for the first time or all over again. We're gonna start with one of the easiest tonight, the two-step. Think of it as another way of walking. So my dashing partner, Zach, and I will demonstrate. And then you'll try it with your partner. And there's only one rule in this class. Have fun. So we'll begin with the practice hold, and the man will be leading with his left foot and the women following with their right. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Now the ballroom hold. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. All right? Now you try with your partner. So, slow, quick, quick, slow. Here, keep your elbows up.
Good night, Sid.
Wonderful. You did really well.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Graham Lewis in a dance class. Now I've seen everything.
Right, like that was my decision. Come on, it'll be fun. Fun? Supposed to be fun?
I had to practically drag him here, but I don't care. We don't do anything anymore.
But how can you with 2 kids under 5?
When we were dating, we would do things like go on picnics and we'd lie on our sides and talk and look at each other. Really look at each other. I miss that. I want him to look at me, Sid, and like you said, if we're dancing, he's gonna have to, right?
I will make sure that he does.
Thank you.
So what's up with you two? Don't tell me you're here to discuss the prenup.
No. We're here to talk about the dance studio.
Oh?
Do you know Mason Brown?
I've heard the name. Real estate developer?
He made an offer on the building.
I didn't know it was for sale.
Well, it's not, but it's an amazing offer, Laura. 3 times appraised value.
More than enough to underwrite grad school.
Mom always said I'd make a great family therapist.
I thought you loved teaching dance.
I do, but I want more.
So you're thinking of selling?
I'm considering it.
Sid, we've never really discussed your mom's estate.
Well, I inherited everything, right? What there was?
I always knew we would talk about it when the time was right, and I guess this is the time.
Is there a problem with the estate?
There's something you need to know.
Hey, Charlie! Leave the keys in it this time. Have a good weekend, guys. Don't spend it all at the bar. Yeah.
I'm trying to reach Tanner Gray.
Yeah, this is Tanner Gray. Who's this?
Hi. You don't know me, but my name is Sid. Sid Merriman.
Merriman.
Yeah. I'm your daughter.
I thought your father was dead.
So did I. But he's alive and well, living in Michigan.
Jared, don't touch that.
Mom and I never really talked about fathers.
That's just weird. Hey, don't touch anything.
You know, when I was little, probably Jared's age, I noticed, obviously, that most of my friends had a mom and a dad, so I asked Mom about it.
What'd she say?
Well, she said I had a father, that he was a nice man, but that he left before I was born and he wasn't coming back. I don't know, she made it sound mysterious and kind of romantic, like he'd gone off on some big adventure and got lost at sea or something. She never really wanted to talk about it, and I just forgot about it, which is weird.
You're headed for a timeout, pal, okay? Thank you.
Wow. They're fantastic, Nancy.
Gorgeous.
Yay.
We'll take a dozen. What kind of discount can we get?
What is she, your agent?
Wedding planner. Oh, your budget's that low.
Jared, you can shoot that bottle now.
No, you can't. The flowers, they'll be our gift. From me and Dave to you and Zach. Oh. Thank you. You're welcome.
Hey, Tanner.
Hi, Brian.
Listen, I got some bad news for you. We're gonna have to let you go. Oh. We're gonna have to let a lot of people go. Business down 40%, and, well, we're having trouble staying afloat.
What about my crew? That's too bad.
Listen, there's 3-week severance and the best letter of recommendation I've ever written.
I appreciate that, Ryan. Thank you.
I must admit, Tanner, you're one cool dude, but I've never seen anybody be so nonchalant about losing a job before.
Well, I have a daughter, Ryan.
Yeah, I didn't know you had a kid.
I didn't either. I was married a bunch of years ago. We were kids, it didn't work out, but I guess we had a daughter together.
Where's your ex-wife live?
She passed away just a couple months back.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't.
No, it's all right. I have a grown daughter, Ryan. I don't even know what she looks like.
Hey, what are you gonna do now, Tanner? There's not much work around here, not in this economy.
I don't know. Got a friend lives up in Maine. He builds boats, high-end jobs. I guess he could always use a carpenter.
High-end, huh?
Yeah.
What's his business like?
Better than ever.
Oh, yeah. Rich get rich.
But are they happy?
You keep in touch, all right? Things improve around here. I'd love to have you back.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate it. You're a good friend.
Thank you, man. Happy trails.
Till we meet again.
So all he has to do is sign the quitclaim, send it back, then I'll transfer the deed into your name.
What I don't understand is why is his name on the deed?
Well, it was their wedding present from your grandparents. Pass the family torch. Keep the family business in the family.
He sure was surprised to hear his name was still on it.
So what are you going to do now?
Well, I'll express mail this to him and...
No, I mean about your father.
Nothing. I mean, I don't even know him.
Aren't you tempted to go see him to find out more about him?
Yeah, but not right now. Not with the wedding and everything.
After the wedding?
You're grilling me, counselor.
You're right. Witness dismissed.
You should have told me, Mom. And there's secrets. And then there's secrets. This was a biggie. I'm so mad at you right now, I could scream. If you were here, I'd miss you so much. Sharp heads, 3, 4. You know what? Something's wrong. It's the leotards. They are not right for this. Dance pants, vests, derbies. That's what we need.
Do we have to change? The leotards are pretty.
I like we have to. Yeah,
the leotards are pretty.
Nope, we are getting new outfits. Okay, let's take 5. Go get some water, girls. It's not fair. Cha-cha, go. 2, 3. Cha-cha, 1, 2, 3. Cha-cha, 1, 2, 3. Cut the turns. 2, 3. Cha-cha, go. 2, 3. Cha-cha, 1, 2, 3. Cha-cha, go. 2, 3. Cha-cha, 1, 2, 3. Underarm. 2, 3. Cha-cha, 1, 2, 3. Cha-cha, 1, 2. Cha-cha, keep going.
Cha-cha, 1, 2, 3.
Hey guys. Okay, hands up. Yep. Look up.
Cha-cha, 1, 2, 3.
Keep working at it. You'll get it. You'll get it. 1, 2.
Wait.
Yep. 1, 2. Come on. 2. I can't believe he hasn't signed the quitclaim yet. It's been almost a week.
Maybe he sent it snail mail.
What if he didn't send it at all?
Is it the quitclaim you're worried about, or do you just want to see him?
Well, both.
So, if he doesn't get here tomorrow, give him a call.
I will.
Zinat is young, mon chéri.
Oh, I'm pooped.
Let me help you catch a second wind.
That's very tempting. But I'm marshaling my resources for a long, action-packed honeymoon.
Okay.
Okay. Good night.
Love you, Sid.
Love you.
Mwah.
Excuse me? I'm sorry, I don't mean to scare you. Are you Sid Merriman?
Yeah?
Sid, I'm Tanner Gray. I think we should talk about this in person.
Hope Merlot's okay. That's all I have.
Merlot is fine. I like Merlot.
I love that picture of Mom.
Yeah, Mom was a real knockout. Hey, why don't you let me do the honors, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't have just barged in on you like this.
That's all right.
Truth is, I didn't know I was going to do it myself till this morning. I was on my way to Maine.
What's in Maine?
Job. Boats.
Oh, so you're a sailor?
No, I'm a carpenter. Wow. The place sure hasn't changed much.
You've been here before?
Yeah, I used to live here. When your mom and I were together, did she not tell you that?
Oh, no, she didn't tell me anything.
Makes two of us. This house is actually, in a weird way, this house is one of the major reasons why we got married in the first place. We had just come back from the cruise, and her mom and dad were living here, and we wanted to live here and share a room. But they were having none of that because we weren't married.
That sounds like Grandma and Grandpa.
I'm guessing they passed too.
Yeah, a few years ago. Within a month of each other. Grandma went first.
I'm surprised he lasted even a day without her. They were everything to each other, and boy, could those two dance.
Yeah, they taught Mom everything they knew. Then she taught me.
Look, I'm curious about something. Sydney.
It's not Sydney, it's Sid. CYD, after Sid Charisse.
Your mother's favorite dancer. Well, you should be very happy you're not a boy, or your name would be...
Fred.
Fred. My gosh, there's your mother's smile.
Oh, now I can see where I got my nose.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Look, it's late. It's been a really long day for me. I'm sure you were on your way to bed when I showed up.
Well, let me make up a room for you.
No, don't be silly. I've got my camper right outside. It's my home away from home. Why don't we just talk about this thing tomorrow, huh?
Sure.
Well, good night.
Good night. Hi.
Morning. Oh, hey. Here, let me help you back.
Thanks.
Oh. Somebody getting married?
Yeah, we're trying. Thanks.
Sure thing.
Sid? I have all this stuff. Hi, who's the handyman? That's Tanner, my father. He just showed up last night. Oh my God. He is so hunky. Jesse! What is he doing out there? Fixing loose boards. Apparently he's a compulsive fixer-upper. Introduce him to me immediately. Tanner? This is my friend Jesse Lewis.
Hi, Jesse. Nice to meet you.
Ditto.
And congratulations about getting married.
Oh, I'm not getting married.
I am.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Well, that's great. When?
A week from Sunday.
Just a simple affair, close friends, which means everyone she's ever run into.
I don't want to leave anyone out. It seems nearly everyone in town is taking classes at the studio one time or another.
So is my new son-in-law from around here?
Zach, yeah, born and raised.
I'd love to meet him.
Definitely. And he is going to want to meet you. So listen, Jesse and I have some wedding details to go over. So can we talk later?
Sure, absolutely. I'm finished up here. I'm just going to go out for a jog, pick some things up. You like BLTs?
Yeah.
Great. Don't forget to bring Zach.
Great.
Nice to meet you, Jesse.
You too.
He's so hunky.
How long is he staying? I don't know.
Tanner?
Laura? Laura Williams? How are you?
Fine.
You are just like Gracie. Haven't changed a bit.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I got a call from my daughter. She said you gave her my number. How'd you get my number?
I'm a lawyer. We have ways.
You're a lawyer. Wow, congratulations. That's pretty amazing considering you're always so nervous about going to law school.
Well, that was a long time ago. No, she stayed single. There were plenty of guys interested, of course, but she had the studio and Sid, and she had a good, full life.
How about you? Husband, kids?
No, wasn't on the cards for me. Married my career, I guess.
Lucky career.
You always were a charmer. So why are you really here, Tanner?
I don't know. I just kind of wandered around the last 25 years. Tried to settle down here and there, but honestly, I think I slept more nights in my camper than I ever did under a real roof. And now, out of the blue, I'm responsible for something. Half of something. Anyway, and my daughter, I didn't even know I had, wants to sell it. So I want to know who she is and what this whole thing is about.
I'll tell you who she is. She's a wonderful, special girl who's about to be married. And her mother is not here to see that or to protect her, but I am, and I will with everything I've got. Now, I need to get back to work. It's good seeing you again, Tanner. Thanks for the tea.
This is the best BLT I've ever had.
Second that.
What kind of mayonnaise is this?
Just standard issue. Of course, I spice it up just a little bit. Got a couple of drops of hot sauce. Quarter of a teaspoon of lime juice. Makes all the difference in the world.
I'll say.
And as long as the tomatoes are ripe, the bacon is lean, and the bread is fresh, you cannot go wrong.
Sid could.
Don't worry, I'll give Sid some pointers while I'm here.
She won't have time. How are we gonna get all of this stuff done?
Oh, come on, we've done all the big stuff. Now all we have to do are the details.
Of which there are approximately 7,000.
Look, if there's anything I can do to help.
Can you remind her she's getting married in a week and her pro bono wedding planner needs her full attention?
We're behind because Mom was going to help me plan the wedding. And she couldn't.
Don't worry. We'll pull this off. Furlough's over. Time to relieve the sitter. Thank you for an unbelievable lunch and welcome to Gracie.
Thanks.
Mwah. See you at class tonight. I warmed a chair for you.
Hi, you must be Zach. Tanner Gray.
It's Dad. Wow.
Oh, nice to meet you. Have a seat. And I have a sandwich right here with your name on it.
Thanks.
Here, give me that.
So it's a nice surprise that you're here.
A little business to take care of, and I was headed east anyway. I thought, why not do it in person?
Tanner's going to sit down with Mason Brown.
Oh, yeah. I want to find out what he's got in mind for the dance studio.
And Mason's going to be out of town until the end of the week, so Tanner is going to stick around for a few days.
Yep.
That's great.
You have to let me make up a room for you. I don't want you sleeping in the camper.
Okay, all right.
Why does he want to talk to Mason? All he has to do is sign the quitclaims. It's a formality.
Well, he's just being thorough.
Sid, we don't know this guy.
He's my father, Zach, and I want to get to know him.
Yeah, I know, but just we have to be careful. You know, everybody's got an agenda. Everybody wants something.
Well, maybe he just wants to look out for his daughter.
And that's what I'm here for.
Oh. Well, then I have nothing to worry about.
I'll tell you one thing, though.
Yeah.
He makes a hell of a sandwich.
Yeah. That looks insanely fun. So insanely fun that we are gonna do it together.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Good class, Amber.
I love the new outfits.
So I have a favor to ask. Your mother is getting us beautiful rose petals for our wedding, and I don't have anyone to carry them.
You need a flower girl.
What do you say?
You want me to be your flower girl?
Would you? No, I understand. No, it's okay. Well, if you think of anybody, let me know. Okay, thanks. Darn.
Something wrong?
This is tango night in my dance class, and I can't really demonstrate without a partner. Zach's my regular, but he has a last-minute business meeting, and Andrew, my sub, is busy.
Well, I dance a little.
Oh, that's sweet, but
This tango you're teaching, is it Argentinian or ballroom?
you know the difference?
Yeah.
Hey, ready? This is gonna be such a blast. Zach can't be here tonight to help me demonstrate steps, so my Tanner Gray is filling in.
Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hey there.
As you all know, it's tango night, and the most basic tango count is slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, or Tango. In closed position, the man leading with his left foot and the woman following with her right, like this.
I think we'll let Sid concentrate on counting the steps. And has anybody actually tangoed before?
I have.
Ah.
Careful, buddy. She's a player.
It's been a while.
Don't worry about a thing. We'll remember together. Let's go for it.
Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, Tango.
Where did this come from?
Well, it looks like she's not the only player in town.
I'm kidding. So, would anyone else care to take a spin?
There you go.
You have some explaining to do.
Not now. I'm busy. Who's next?
Me?
Aha!
Okay.
It's not as hard as it looks. Just follow me.
Okay. Woo. Who is this guy? That's my dad? You and Mom met on a cruise? That's so romantic.
Oh, we went to different colleges in different states. We probably never would have met otherwise.
Where'd the cruise go?
We started in San Diego, went down around Cape Horn, then up to Rio. Stopped in about a dozen ports on the way. Cabo, Acapulco, Buenos Aires.
That's a long cruise.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
We stopped, turned around, did the whole thing again, backwards.
And you taught dance.
Yes, we did, every day. It's part of the cruise package. It's an important time in our lives. We just finished college, trying to figure out what we're going to do next. Both at a crossroads, just we weren't at the same one.
How do you mean?
Well, your mom took the job because Merriman Studios was waiting for her. Her parents were grooming her to take over. So, for her, the cruise was about, can I really teach dance every day? Can I really imagine doing this for the rest of my life?
I'm guessing she said yes.
Yeah, the answer was yes. But me, I'm from a small farming town in the middle of Iowa. I went to a state university, not an hour from where I grew up. I had to get out of that box. I had to go out and see the world, see all those fancy places I'd heard so much about, but never had a chance to see.
And did those fancy places live up to your expectations?
Oh, yeah. They did. But what I wasn't expecting was your mom. You want something?
Yeah.
She knocked me off my feet.
You know, she had a way of doing that.
Yeah, she did. So when the cruise was over and she said she was going back to Gracie to help her parents run the dance studio and would I like to come along, I said, yeah.
But you didn't stay.
No, Gracie's not Iowa, but it's pretty darn close. So when she looked at small town life and the future all mapped out, she liked what she saw. I looked at it and I was right back in that damn box.
So why did you get married?
Because we were crazy in love. Your mother wore a most amazing dress. You know, it was the same dress that her mother, your grandmother, wore.
I'm wearing it too. On my wedding day.
Well, then you might want to take a look at these.
Oh my God.
Those two pictures have been through 5, 6 wallets over the last 25 years.
I don't understand. What went wrong?
We'd been married for 5 or 6 months. A buddy of mine from college moved to Boulder. He was building a house. He called me and asked me if I'd come help him build it. Money was right, and I said, sure. I just never came back.
But you two sounded so great together.
We were perfect together. You know, to this day, I close my eyes and still feel her right there. We're dancing, I don't want to let her go. Not ever. I gotta tell you, Sid, that was so much fun. I've not danced in years.
You were a big hit.
Well, we used to do it all. We used to do the hustle, the swing, the cha-cha.
ABC dance.
Yeah.
Do you tap dance too?
Sure, ever since I was 8. Dance lessons about the only fun you could have in my part of Iowa.
Bye, Mom.
Bye.
I love to dance. I know I'm late.
You must be Amber.
Who are you?
Amber, I'm Tanner Gray. I'm substituting for Miss Merriman while she gets ready for her wedding. Come on, come on.
Okay.
Guess what? What? Graham wants to drop the class. Big surprise.
He hates it that much.
You have no idea.
He sent a pretty clear message. That is cute.
Really? Oh, I don't know. We are shopping for my wedding night, Jess, not Halloween.
Ooh. So why don't you just drop the class? Find something else to do together.
He doesn't want to do something together. His mom and dad do their own thing, and that works for them, so he thinks it should for us, but doing their own thing killed my parents, and I don't want what happened to them to happen to me and Graham.
Oh, it won't. He loves you, Jess.
Kids are gonna be gone someday before we know it. It happens so fast, everyone says, and before it's just the two of us, I want there to be an us.
There will be.
So are we going in?
No, let's look at that other store.
I wonder if they have it in my size.
Not on my watch.
5, 6, 7, 8. Very good, very, very, very good. Okay, hand jive. Goes like this. Ready? Ha! 5, 6, 7, 8. Shall we try that again?
Yes, we shall.
5, 6, 7, 8. Very good, sad face. And happy face. Excellent, hats in hand. On my mark, go. Excellent. You are dance goddesses. I want you to go out and conquer the world. Your folks are waiting. One. Hats in my hat. Give me your hats. Hats in my hat. Don't forget your flowers. Don't forget your sponge balls. Bye, sweetie. Bye, bye, bye. Mwah. Take care. You in particular are ready to rock at the resort. Let's go. Oh, hey, Zach. If you're looking for Sid, she's not here.
I'm not. I was actually looking for you.
Really?
Yeah, I thought if you had a second, we could chat.
Sure, it's fine with me as long as there's still happy hour down at the hub.
It's a little early.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Come on.
So, Tanner, I'm not the kind of guy that likes to beat around the bush. I like to shoot straight.
Glad to hear it.
Sid is really happy you're here. We both are. But, you know, it's only for a while. You're gonna go, and life here is gonna go on.
You know, for a guy that likes to shoot straight, you're being pretty vague.
I think Sid wants to sell the dance studio, and I don't want you to get in the way of that.
Why does she want to sell it?
Sid is amazing with people. Kids, old folks, everybody. Teaching dance is great, but I know she's always wanted to do more. With the money from the sale, she can get her degree in psychology and be even more amazing as a therapist.
Look, I don't want to be in the way. But the problem is I am. I am in the way. Andrea put me there.
Well, she didn't. I mean, clearly it was an oversight.
She told you that?
No, but
How well did you know her?
Really well. I grew up here. I took her classes. I've been dating Sid since high school.
Would you say that she was careless, forgetful?
No, not at all. You know, she was an artist. A lot of artists aren't good with business.
All right, look, I knew her a long time ago, but she was pretty practical back then. So I have to say that if she kept my name on that deed, she must have done it for a reason.
Did Sid tell you how much Mason is offering for the building?
No. That's a big number.
Half of which, technically speaking, would be yours.
Look, Zach, we've only just met. It's really easy to make assumptions about people when you don't know them very well, and I'm going to try really hard not to make any assumptions about you. I suggest you do exactly the same. Nice chatting with you.
Thanks for offering to do this.
I helped your mom alter this dress when she got married.
So you knew Tanner back then. What was he like?
Oh, he hasn't changed. Handsome, charming, a good dancer.
I know. He's wonderful. So how come it didn't work out, their marriage?
What did he say?
That they wanted different things.
And you believe him?
I don't know. It just sounds so frivolous.
Well, maybe he's a frivolous guy.
But Mom wasn't. It was something they both did.
Was it?
You're leading the witness again.
You know, I really don't know what went wrong. I wasn't here. I'd gone off to law school. And I hadn't seen your mom for several months. And then when I did see her, she didn't want to talk about it. She'd already moved on.
I invited him to stay for the wedding.
Is he going to?
I hope so. Do you think I should ask him to walk me down the aisle? Which is crazy. I mean, I can't even bring myself to call him Dad yet.
All right, here comes the music. Now remember, the key to dancing country line dancing is maintaining a country attitude. 5, 6, 7, 8.
One little piece of my love.
There you go. Help it. Help it. To the right. To the left. All right. Ready for the pitcher? Whoop, whoop. Heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, toe. Slap to the side. And keep going on your own right there. That's good. Bill, you okay?
Oh, yeah. My hip's just acting up on me tonight.
What are you taking for it?
Lots of aspirin. Not much else I can do.
Well, have you tried rubbing linseed oil on it?
What do you think I am, an old mitt?
No. I've had my share of joint pain in my life, and rubbing linseed oil on it seems to help me. Maybe it'll help you. I'll give you a shot.
Really?
Graham? Excuse me.
Graham?
Marty here.
Graham!
It's all right. It's all right. I'll be your dance partner. Come on.
No, I should go.
No, come on. Let him work through it. He's not going to be any good to anybody anyway. Come on. Let's line dance. Everybody, let's start at the beginning. Come on.
Wow. That would look great on you.
You know, there's a part of me always wanted to wear one of these.
Who says you won't?
But you are going to be the most beautiful bride the world has ever seen.
Thank you. You know, Tanner has a picture of Mom in this dress in his wallet. He's carried it with him for 25 years.
You're kidding me. I wonder what your mom would have thought of that.
I don't know. I have so many questions for her. I just wish she was here to answer.
I know. So do I, baby. So do I.
We call it Hometown US, for you save. We take everything that Gracie has to offer, the authentic storefronts, the square, and we marry it with what Americans like most, discount shopping.
I thought small town prices were actually higher, which is what pushed people into using box stores in the first place.
Well, true enough. But in our collective imagination, small town means value. We have the research to prove it. Now, Hanson's will become one of the major branded clothing chains. But when you walk in, you'll feel like you're in a general store. The hub will remain basically the same, but with an upscale franchise menu.
What do you have in mind for the dance studio?
A bookstore. High-end remainders, with a special dance section to honor the building's past.
Look, I gotta be honest. I just don't understand what the point is. I mean, if it's not broken, why fix it?
Well, Gracie may not be broken, but she is broken down. The economy is stagnant.
Selling T-shirts at a branded clothing store does not exactly look like a huge economic opportunity to me.
Retail is the backbone of the American economy, and we have
The research to prove it. Yeah, I'm sure you do.
What do you think, Laura?
As a local businesswoman, I can certainly see the potential in what Mr. Brown is proposing. And as your lawyer, I can obviously see that this is to your financial advantage.
And as a friend?
This is a business meeting. The question is, Sid, what do you think?
Well, I think it's overwhelming, but interesting. I mean, change is good, right?
So, we have a lot to talk about. Thank you for your time, Mr. Brown. We'll certainly give your proposal serious consideration.
Well, I hope we can do business soon. I'd really like to move forward on this.
I'm sure you would. Have a great rest of your day.
If it's about money, I can sweeten the offer, but not much.
We'll talk to him.
Of course it's about money. He's leveraging for more.
Babe, he's never even mentioned money.
Sid, the guy hasn't given a lick about the studio for 25 years. Now all of a sudden he wants to save it?
He wasn't here. He forgot all about the studio.
Yeah, and your mother just neglected to remind him. Maybe it's because she knew what he was really like.
He's my father, Zach. You have to accept that. I'm trying to. He's in my life now, and I want him there.
Yeah, but Sid, being in your life and meddling in your business affairs are two different things.
He's not meddling. He's asking questions, ones we probably should be asking.
Sid, I'm not going to just stand back while he takes advantage of you.
I'm not a child, Zach. You don't need to protect me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not calling you a child. I'm looking out for your best interests. That wasn't fair.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
We'll work this out.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Water stop?
You read my mind.
Well, follow me. Good to see you 2 times in one day. How'd I get so lucky?
Always a charmer. You know, you asked me earlier how I felt about Sid selling the studio. Well, the truth is that I hate the idea. Hometown US isn't where I want to live. I live in the real thing.
If it's not broken, don't fix it.
You know, my jury is still out on you, Tanner. Andrea was my closest friend, and it's pretty hard for me not to see you as the guy who abandoned her. But that was a long time ago, and I really believe you when you say you want to protect Sid. Please don't prove me wrong.
I'll do my best. Look, next time you decide you want to go for a jog, why don't you call me? I'll go with you.
Thanks. I'd like that.
Thanks for the water. It was awful. I can't ever remember seeing him so mad.
Sounds awful. I like that one.
He calmed down eventually.
How'd you manage that?
I just left him alone. You know, I thought a lot about it, and I think that's what I need to do. Just leave him alone. You should try that one. I mean, he's a great guy. We've got a good marriage, and he's a terrific father. I mean, if he doesn't want to take dance classes, so be it. We're not in high school anymore. I shouldn't expect so much. Really? Hey, that was your advice.
I know. But I've been thinking too. Choosing to spend the rest of your life with someone is an awesome choice. The biggest one you'll ever make. There's so many ways a marriage can go wrong. You have to work together at it. You have to listen to each other.
Everything okay between you and Zach?
Of course. Just, some last-minute nerves.
What do you think? I don't know. Let's ask the experts.
I like the yellow one.
Angel food with lemon frosting.
Hey, Tanner.
Graham, hi.
Sorry I bailed last night.
It's okay. We managed to carry on all right without you. So there's only one more class. I guess you're happy about that, huh?
Yeah. So can I help you find something, or?
I need to replace a couple of these guys.
Well, if you want the specific one, we're going to have to order it.
I do?
Okay. Follow me.
Thank you. So I guess you heard all about this hometown U.S. thing, huh?
Oh, yeah. Mason Brown, the man with the plan.
What's his plan for Lewis Hardware?
A high-priced housewares chain.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. You know, my dad's ready to retire. I figured I'd get the place anyway. But Mason did promise I could run the new business, so.
Yeah, but then you'd be working for some big corporation instead of for yourself. I don't think I'd like that very much. I like being my own boss.
Yeah, I hear you.
Of course, that has its own problems. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I don't like to do anything that I'm not good at. You anything like that?
Yeah.
Bailing on situations I probably shouldn't. I make choices that I wind up regretting, really regretting later. All because I don't want to fail. How do you come with that handle?
Yeah. Right, handles.
Those are new steps.
Yeah, I fiddled with them a little bit. I figure we're only as strong as our weakest link, right? The timing is amazing. We're about 10 minutes away from pesto pasta with summer squash.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tanner. I can't. I'm meeting Jesse to go over the reception seating plan.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll just freeze what I don't eat. Okay?
Look, we need to talk about the studio. I understand how you feel about Gracie. It's a special place, and I don't think that anybody really wants to see it change.
Mason Brown seems pretty keen on it.
You asked a lot of really good questions today, ones that should be asked, and I've asked them too, of myself, and I think the Gracie we love is the past. I think the studio is the past.
It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. Did you see those kids? They were amazing. I mean, where else are they going to get an opportunity to do anything like that?
I know. I love it too. I do, but it's just keeping the studio going is so much work, and it barely pays its bills. The town is going to change, you know, no matter what, whether it's hometown US or something else.
Not if you don't want it to. It won't.
The studio was everything to my mom and Grandma and Grandpa. But it just isn't to me. You know, I've always dreamed of doing something else, and selling the studio was gonna allow me to do that.
Sid, I know that you want me to sign that quitclaim deed, but I'm not gonna do it. I can't. I can't do it until I'm sure that you're doing the right thing. I can't. Sorry.
But that's not for you to decide.
Look, I know all about dreams. Okay, everybody has dreams, but sometimes you're so busy chasing a dream that you can't see what's right in front of you. And I just don't want you to do something right now that you're going to regret for the rest of your life.
You know what, Tanner? I'm not you. So maybe it's time you stop projecting your mistakes onto me. I'll see you later. Oh, you put Zach's aunt and uncle from Albany at the same table as his parents. Zach's dad can't stand his brother-in-law, Sam.
This is so complicated. Why don't we just let everyone sit where they want?
Don't tempt me.
Hi, Graham. Was Sid looking over wedding stuff? Oh, I guess so, sure. Well, who's looking after the kids? Okay. I have to go.
Crisis?
Nope. No crisis at all. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Over time, it became the elegant slide, glide, and turn that we know about now. But back in the day, oh, mama! So tonight, we're going to try to put some of that oh, mama back into the dance, okay? All right.
Well, look who's back.
The sun returns.
Whoa.
Hi.
Didn't miss the last class.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Graham Lewis, and I am a dance-ophobic.
Well then, Graham Lewis, prepare to face your darkest hour, for tonight, we waltz. Yeah. Has anybody seen or heard from Bill or Louise?
No.
Like them.
Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful.
Sorry we're late, but it's our anniversary.
Congratulations.
So we decided to dress up a little.
Wow.
Congratulations, you guys.
Did you ever?
Please.
I understand we're waltzing tonight?
Yes, tonight we waltz.
Could I have this dance?
Whoa, hang on, just a
Oh,
minute.
he smells like an old mitt, and I love it.
I'll get the music.
That was a big deal.
Sid?
Hi. You're up early?
Yeah, I didn't wake you, did I?
Not really. You're leaving?
Yeah,
Before the wedding?
it's time. You said yesterday that I had abandoned Andrea. You're right, I did, but that's not the whole story.
What do you mean?
When I finished building that house in Boulder, I called her up and I told her that I was ready to come back to Gracie. And she told me not to.
She did?
Said that her feelings toward me had changed. She'd moved on and suggested I do the same.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, to be perfectly fair, I think she realized that I wasn't really ready to come back, that there were still things I needed to do, places I needed to see. So she gave me permission. And I was just young and dumb and selfish enough to take it. I gotta tell you, I've regretted that decision every day since, because I never stopped loving her. And now I've had the opportunity to do the math. I know that that was either just before or just after Sid was born. So what she was really saying was that she didn't have faith in me to be a father to our daughter.
Tanner.
I was just so excited. When Sid called me and told me about this deed, I thought maybe Andrea was sending me some sort of a message that she had regrets too, that there was something in our lives together that meant something. So, like a idiot, I was all ready and raring to go. I was going to come here and be the father that I thought
But you have been. You are.
Sid does not need me in her life. It was fine before I got here. It'll be just fine when I'm gone.
That sounds an awful lot like self-pity to me.
But it doesn't make it any less true. Andrea didn't leave my name on that deed for any reason. She just forgot to take it off.
No, that's not true. She knew your name was there. She always knew. Before she died, when we were getting her affairs in order, we talked about it. She said she was going to write to you and tell you everything.
I wish she had.
Tanner, don't go before the wedding. Sid will be heartbroken.
No, the sooner I can get back to reality and out of here, the better it's going to be for everybody. Thank you for the coffee. And I'm sorry if I woke you.
Tanner, you take care of yourself.
Yeah. You too. Sid, sorry for the note. I didn't want to wake you. I'm needed in Maine, so I'm off. These last few days have meant the world to me. I feel so lucky to have met you. You're extraordinary. Andrea must have been so proud. I know I am. I'll be in touch once I'm settled. Meanwhile, encloses a wedding present for you and Zach.
Finally made it.
Hey, Lee.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I had to make a few stops along the way. I booked you a room in a friend's B&B, just until you find something permanent.
Oh,
Your key and directions in there.
Thanks. You mind if I get settled into the room, then we talk business later?
Sounds like a plan. Okay. Oh, they forwarded this mail from Michigan. Looks like that one's been chasing you around the country. Been living in a few places, have you?
Yeah.
Dear Tanner, remember me? The old lady? How's this for a blast from the past? I've thought about writing this letter a million times. I tire easily now, so let me cut to the chase. My days are numbered, Tanner. Such an odd phrase, that. Our days are always numbered, but near the end we really know it, and each day becomes so precious. A long time ago, I made a decision. At the time, it seemed so right. But now, as the days literally trickle down to a precious few, it seems so wrong. And I'm sorry beyond describing that I made it. We have a daughter, Tanner. A glorious young woman. Her name is Sid. Remember all those years ago when you were ready to come home from Boulder and I asked you not to? I asked you not to come because I already held our beautiful baby girl in my arms. I thought, if you came back, you would fall instantly in love with her and never leave her side or mine again. That you would be the best father and most devoted husband you could possibly be. And that a part of you would be forever miserable. The part that never got to do all those exciting things you dreamed of doing. And that you would blame me for that. I felt so noble and self-sacrificing, so Betty Davis and now Voyager when I gave you your walking papers. How young I was, how foolish, how wrong. And how much I regret it now. We've had a great life, Sid and I. I don't regret that. But I regret I didn't give you a chance to be a part of it. We would have had a ton of fun, the three of us. I know once you get to know each other, you'll make up for lost time. Like gangbusters. Sid doesn't know about you because I never told her. So if I can find the courage, I'll be hitting her with a similar bombshell soon. Also, there's some business we need to take care of. Remember when we were married, how Mom and Pop signed over the dance studio to us? Well, guess what?
Hello? You better be awake. Because you're getting married today, girlfriend.
I'm awake.
Well, I'm heading to the studio now, so wardrobe and makeup in 45 minutes.
Okay, I just...
Welcome. It's a wonderful day. We are indeed wonderful.
Are you nervous? Yeah, how are you doing? I'm okay. Well, I'm nervous, and I don't even have anything to worry about except trying not to cry. But I couldn't sleep at all last night. I was thinking about Graham and me, and you and Zach.
I'll be right back.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't she getting married in 15 minutes? Give or take a minute or two? Okay, now I'm nervous. Yeah.
Coming through. Excuse me. What am I doing? Right behind you. Excuse me. Coming through. No, I'm a little early. Hi, Reverend.
We're changing here.
I have to talk to Zach.
Isn't this like insanely bad luck?
I can't sell the studio.
Okay.
I talked myself into it because I didn't want to settle. I wanted to realize my full potential, but I am realizing it. every class that I teach, every heart that I'm able to touch. It's a miracle. It's a gift. I love teaching dance. I love what the studio means to this town. I love this town. And it's not an outlet mall. It's not hometown US. It's home. And if you were expecting to marry a psychologist or a family therapist or... Okay.
I don't care what you do for a living. You can teach dance, you can be a therapist. You can work for the IRS if you want. If it makes you happy, it makes me happy. For crying out loud, Sid, I love you.
Wow.
Oh, you might want to fix your makeup.
Oh, really? Oh, gosh. I will see you at the altar.
Isn't that like insanely bad luck?
Oh, Remy. Be right back, Reverend. I'm getting married. Coming through. I'm okay.
Thank gosh. I thought you were pulling a Julia Roberts on us.
Sorry.
Crisis.
No crisis at all.
Oh, I'll fix your makeup on the way.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Finally.
Here we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, you're so gorgeous. You came! They're here.
It's home.
Would you, walk me in, Dad?
I'd be honored.
Who gives this woman to be married?
Her mother and I do.
Family and friends, we are gathered here today in the sight of God to join together this man and this woman.
I found the answer to the question of love. Always heard the music, but never the song. I dazzled on the dance floor, but my steps were all wrong. We sleepwalked asking forever, what was I dreaming of? You show me the answer to the question of love. We don't know about tomorrow and yesterday's past. We've only got today and it's burning up fast. This new life that I'm living, as smooth as a glove. You've got the answer to the question of love. You show me the answer.
Young man, your bride. May I have this dance?
I'm not much of a dancer.
That's all right. I know a good teacher.
Dance with me, you fool.
Look at Amber.
Oh, yeah.
One little piece of my love.